45 miles separate the cities of Eugene and Corvallis, but the number of barbs and shots thrown back and forth between these two institutions could fill a distance triple that size. What a matchup we have for you in the battle for the state of Oregon. First month of the season, teams starting to take shape, find out what they can do, and we will learn more here in week 3. The Ducks ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Beavers offense will get first crack at it today. A program whose history is built on speed. Oregon just ran away from the Beavers last time.
And the Ducks were ready to play a year ago. They were ready for a war. They came out, they took it to Oregon State. They didn't back off, Jesse. That game meant a lot to them.
Yeah, they just caught fire early, and Oregon State couldn't put the fire out. They had no answers. Every possession Oregon had, it seemed like they were going up and down the field. So a big challenge for Oregon State in this one is to try to get off to a great start.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass, it's Murphy. Pressure coming. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
And that's a really good decision by the quarterback. Don't take the sack, throw the ball away. Now, listen, we can debate whether that was intentional grounding or not because he's still in the pocket. I'm not sure that that's not classified as grounding, but they didn't call it. So, you know what? Nice throwaway, QB.
They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Still 3rd down, but more ground to cover after the flag. He's looking downfield to throw. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. And so far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. The Ducks offense takes the field for the first time in this game. They sure hope that that dynamic connection that was on display last week rears its head and wreaks havoc again today, Jesse.
And last week, it didn't matter what the secondary was doing from a coverage standpoint, David, whether it was man, zone, double covered, ISO'd. These two were simply unstoppable. Huge challenge for the defense today.
Well, maybe they try the triple coverage. I mean, because obviously nothing worked a week ago, but I've got to take his main threat away. Obviously a superstar out wide. Like, I've got to make somebody else beat me. Obviously a great QB wide receiver duo. I'm just not letting that wide receiver get me today.
Makes it past the marker. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
And, man, we've all experienced these rivalry games and how much fun they are. And this offense had a lot of fun a year ago, right? Like, they dominated this rivalry. They've been kind of hot coming in. And I really look forward to seeing this running back. Can he be physical? Because you know the anger, the animosity, all the stuff that comes with these rivalry games, you need your running back to set the tone and have a great game.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. It seems as if this old feud has been going on since Lewis and Clark set the foundation for the Oregon Trail. They've been playing since 1894, guys.
Game's been played for a long time, a lot on the line in the state of Oregon. Bragging rights, Jesse, for a whole year.
I feel like it's one of the rivalries in college football that maybe a lot of people don't talk about or really know about. But if you've ever been around this game and you know about the tradition and the history and the emotions surrounding this game, this is easily one of the best rivalries in college football.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking for a gap. It's Davison. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. And the Ducks will snap it on 1st and 10. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
They're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Moore. Makes the grab. He gets it. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
He'll bring it out. It's Durant. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Here comes the Beaver offense ready to go. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. With the draw, it's Newberry. Not a lot of room there, give him a couple to the 16.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Fires to the big fella. Could not make his way to the corner.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Here comes the heat. He's going to take off. Crosses the 30. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Here we go. Ready?
They'll give it on the counter. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
And that's why he is an all-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
It's complete to the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And the Beavers will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. The accuracy is perfect, the loft, the aim, like the perfect golf shot. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Already a solid start to this one, now back to work with this 7-0 lead. On the direct snap, it's Davison. Picks up the first down. They bring him down, but that's why you give them that wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays.
And on that run, he shows you his speed, speed, speed. When I think Oregon Duck running backs, LaMichael James, Kenyon Barner, Jonathan Stewart, I think about guys that are burners, and when they got into the 2nd level, they were gone. That's exactly what this guy is right here.
He wants to go deep. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He'll try to take it back. What a play he made. Makes the interception, then takes it back to the 36. And after the pick, there is an injured player who's still on the field. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense.
Switch it.
The toss to the outside. Shakes off the defender. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. That is a costly penalty on this defense. Now they're dealing with a 2nd and 2. On the ground, it's Hatcher. Plows through the defense. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. Oh, it's a fumble. Oh, and he not only gets the ball back, he's also got enough for the first down. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. They've got a first down here to open the period.
180, ready.
Running inside, it's Hatcher. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go to the counter. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
They'll play it safe and try for 3. Good, right down the boulevard. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Coming out with it, it's Bear. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Oregon offense is on the field to get this drive going. Things got off to a good start with a touchdown on the opening drive and then quickly went to pot with a pick on the 2nd one, and now they'll see if they can find the middle with this 3rd possession.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for them.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Moore from the gun on 3rd down. Throws to the tight end. A strike downfield. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. The Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. On the draw, it's Hill.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
On the run, it's Davison. Inside the 40. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Ducks are flying down the field. Dante Moore. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Moore to the air. Throws for the tight end. It's caught. And he's knocked down immediately, but they're in the red zone at the 14. And the Ducks, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. and it'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Caught into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, way to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
He'll bring it out. It's Butler. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hampton. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Gets rid of it. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31. They cannot believe it. A great play on the interception is wiped away with the roughing the passer call. Just couldn't stay off the quarterback, and that roughing the passer call has them set up with a 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Murphy. Got his man on the outside. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on that. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Moves around to clear up the vision. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Whole needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. The Beavers will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll field the punt. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Throwing more. Caught over the middle. It's Stewart. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. Sets up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
The Ducks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback making checks. Here's more to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Stewart. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. With that penalty, the offense is backed up. second down. Motion from the back. Moore will throw. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Taking it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. The huge play got him on the porch, but now they got a kick in the door. Trying to run, it's Hatcher. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's second and goal. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's third and goal. Trying to pound it in. They went right back to him, and they got the exact same thing. Nothing doing against this defense. It'll be fourth down. So they are denied a touchdown on this drive, but they'll try to put up a 3 spot before the break. Just drives it between the uprights. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over, and while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're pretty happy getting the field goal.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. He'll put toe to leather and get this second half started. On the move from inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Holly, what did you find out coming from the locker room?
I caught up with the Oregon head coach coming out of the locker room. He's looking for his team to really make some noise here in the third quarter. They know they're in playoff contention. They know that this is a big-time game to separate themselves, but they have got to have more intensity here to start the third quarter.
Holly, thank you. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Moore gets it to the back. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Listen, if I'm a QB, second down, I want to check the ball down and get a manageable third down, but when this defense is flying around like this, so fast closing out, he got to that running back, got him on the ground so fast, the running back had nowhere to go.
And he throws another interception, his third of the night. Good gain on the return, and this defense has them up with a big play. Great place to start for this offense. Gonna run it. It's Hatcher. He's stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. The run inside. It's Newberry. Powers through. Here's a little room there. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. The Beavers just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Newberry. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. That last play, not what they had in mind, and they've got a long way to go to get it close to the goal line to pick up a first down. Dropping back, it's Murphy. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the third time. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. That'll cut this lead down to 5.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
Right back to him on the ground. At the 45, on his way. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Clock ticks across the 4-minute mark here in the third. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Going with the counter play here. Stopped after a gain of 3, it'll be 2nd and 7.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run or high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a 2nd down and long situation.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Raiola. It's complete to the right. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Ducks are marching down the field. Looking for room, it's Davison. They make the stop as he gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking downfield, it's Raiola. Firing to the right, complete. They make the tackle at the 22. Will give him 5 yards on the play. It'll be enough for a first down. And the Ducks go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Davison. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
We've seen this guy have tons of success. He had over 100 yards right before that run, but defense gets the better of him there. Nice job of adjusting up front. And good job being physical by that D-line, too.
They're in the gun. Here's Dylan Raiola on third down. Quickly complete. He gets it inside the 20 to the 19, but they still have a ways to go, and it'll be 4th down. They'll send out the kicker here. Oh, and he missed it. No good. Missed an opportunity for a little cushion. The lead is still 5. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He's got the tight end. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. So much for the tough field position. One play and you're already to the 35. Looking for space. It's Hatcher. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll keep it on the ground. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
After swapping into the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. They'll send the back in motion. Complete. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Beavers will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. A bit frustrating to miss that short field goal the last time they had it, but this time around, see if they can redeem themselves. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. So the officials spy that face mask penalty, and the offense gets a first down. They've got a first down here. Want to start its bend to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for maybe some room here. Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. Pulled down after a pickup of 5, but they knocked that defense back, and they've got it down to the 34. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. Looking for a crease. It's Davison. Breaks into the open. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. From the red zone, it's Hill. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Moore. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. Snap to the back. He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be 4th down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And it's good! Big 3 points to stretch the lead.
Well, that's a huge kick right there because now the opponent has to score a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. That put so much pressure on the opponent now. Nice job by the special teams going out and executing in a big moment.
And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Here comes the Oregon State offense to get this drive started. The defense able to hold them to a field goal on that last drive, and now this offense will try to answer, and they need a touchdown. Caught behind the line. It's Nolan. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
If you can't win it all, you might as well try to ruin things for your rival, and that's exactly what we've got working here. Back to pass, it's Murphy. They get to him as he throws. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
Yeah, and unfortunately, this guy's been beat like a drum. He's been hit, sacked a bunch of times already, and another hit right here. I'm literally looking at my offensive line and be like, dude, I need some more time. You got to protect me better than this. Give me a chance to complete some passes.
Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Holly, what update do you have for us?
Checking in from the Oregon sideline. I am keeping my eye on what's going on with their field goal kicker right now. They do have a little bit of a lead, but in this opportunity, can they rely on the guy that's already missed here in this game? Coach could go for it, but I do see him talking to the kicker, trying to gain some confidence, make sure that he's ready to go if they do call his number. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. On the play fake, Dylan Raiola makes the catch. It's Hooks. Open space at the 25. Touchdown, Ducks. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go?
Ready? Move 85. Move.
Looking downfield, it's Murphy. Here's a heat. Going to try to get it himself. Short gain on the play before he slides. The Beavers want to crank the tempo. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Finds a man on the left.
Well, trailing like they are right now in the fourth quarter, their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of incompletions at this point. Everybody is going to need to be on the same page moving forward.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Running inside, it's Newberry. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. They'll snap it from the 48 on third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Moving out of the pocket. Turning it on! He slides past the sticks. That'll be enough to convert the third down. The Beavers look to keep this drive humming.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man, though. Don't force the football. We already got to make big plays. The defense knows it, too. Nice job pulling it down, scrambling, getting the first down. Now you got to keep it going.
Looking downfield on first down. Got out of trouble and throws. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
And that's exactly what this defense needs to do. The clock is your friend. Try to keep them in bounds. No big plays, and let that clock just tick.
The Beavers using their first timeout. And with the clock stopped, they can get their thoughts together to call this play after picking up the first. They'll send the tight end in motion. To throw, it's Murphy. Makes the grab on the left. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Just keep slinging it. Got it set up on the outside. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. Escapes the sack. They got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. A shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion.
You're down 2 possessions, fourth quarter, time's not your friend. You got to take a shot. Defense doing a great job in the end zone, making sure that ball falls incomplete. Clean play, excellent coverage. Everybody's eyes on the quarterback. And that's probably going to seal the deal for this defense.
Timeout is called, and that will be the second charge to Oregon State. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. On second down, let's see if they go right back to the run and put this game on ice. Snap it to the back. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Oregon State will use its final timeout here. Now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They're in the gun. Here's Dylan Raiola. Makes the catch. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Now on the option. Now the toss. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. Making side adjustments here. So as they've done so many times in this in-state rivalry, it is the Ducks who outlast the Beavers. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David